Thank you for being here and taking my question. Yeah, I'm from Ames High. I'm a high school student right now. I'm Angela Duncan, and I'm with Spectrum, which is our gay straight alliance, which is like to support LGBT students and their allies. So it's for everybody in the school that supports it. And my question is every student deserves to learn an environment that is free of harassment and discrimination. So would you support training for staff on LGBT student and family issues and gender neutral bathrooms for the transgender students that might not feel safe?
Well, thanks for the question. And I went to Ames High when Spectrum first started, so it's kind of cool. So I guess to answer your question, yes, I'm very supportive of looking for additional training for our staff. One thing to let you know is that we're not actually allowed to have separate bathrooms. Iowa law doesn't allow that. So even if a transgender student would want to have that, we can't offer that. So we have to let them choose. So again, I think it's a great opportunity for all of our staff to be more educated and figure out how to best interact with students of all different backgrounds and look for areas of, is bullying happening every year? We have updates on bullying, and it's something that's very, very important that we deal with if it comes up, and provide our staff, again, the resources they need.
Thank you for being here, Angela, and thank you for your organization, because I think your organization plays a really special role at the high school. So thank you for all you all do to support students, and I absolutely expect our high school, our middle school, and all our elementary schools to provide an inclusive environment and a supportive environment so that all of our students can learn in a safe environment. So thank you for what you're doing.
Hi, Angela. Thank you very much for coming tonight and standing up. You did really well. This is very, very important to have the inclusiveness in our high school. When students learn that in their high school or middle school setting, it will carry on with them for the rest of their lives. So it's very important, and yes, I would strongly support continued professional development for our staff and teachers on that issue. But I also want to make sure that our counselors and our teachers are very, very aware of bullying situations, can identify students that have not only doing the bullying, but more importantly, have been bullied, are showing signs of anxiety, showing signs of possible depression, showing signs of suicidal concerns, and that if they're seeing those things, are being reported to the proper authorities within the school to direct them to get the assistance that they need. And that's something we really need to take a look at and make sure that it is being done properly in our high school and middle school.
Excellent question, and I just want you to know that I think it's wonderful that we have the environment that we live in Ames, where it's so diverse that we can come to the table as different individuals and respectfully understand that we all have a right to be here. As far as the restroom issue, I agree with Luke. I would love to have it. Unfortunately, I have a laws preventing us from being able to do such. Beyond that, I think it just comes back to education, and yes, I think I would be more than supportive of furthering staff education through professional development to understanding the dynamics that might exist for your group. And beyond that, just continuing to understand that people have the free will to live their lives and do so without feeling that they're being suppressed, looked down upon, or bullied. We have a policy in place now that is for zero tolerance for bullying, and it's not just student-based bullying, but it's student to staff, staff to student, visitor, contractor, anyone who's on our premise is supposed to abide by that policy, and we do take that very serious. So if there is ever an event, don't be afraid to come forward and report that event, and it will be handled justly.
Thank you for coming out tonight, Angela. It's a great question. That all stems into many areas of students, and you know, it's all about communication, trust, and openness within the school district and your teachers and your counselors, and it goes throughout the whole gamut of it, and great principals and people you can just trust and you can go talk to. It's not, when people think of bullying, it's not major bullying. There's a lot of just individual remarks and smirks and things when you walk down the hallway, and you know, it's happened to our kids, and it's, you know, when it first happened, you have somebody you can talk to. Well, maybe my teacher 2 years ago, okay, we'll talk. So they just have to be reminded, it's just not the teacher they're with now, it's just not the counselors, but there's a lot of open ears in the school district that would be more than happy to talk to them. And I think it's just having that openness and letting the students know that there's lots of people out there you guys can talk to.